Hey everybody, what's up? It's Watusi here from Heizen. I'm going to show you guys something really cool today. If you don't have any 3D modeling skills or coding skills, you can still make your own 3D avatars of your own character designs using HAIBot. I'm going to show you guys how. We have a game in the works right now, and as you can see, I have a couple of characters here on the screen, and they even have different animations. We have a script that can apply animations to the rigs of the different bones. And this is surprisingly fast and easy using the power of AI. So let's get started. I'm going to show you guys how you can come up with your own concept art. Show you guys how you can generate a couple of character designs just like this using the bot, and then convert these images that we generate into actual animated 3D avatars like this. Okay, let's get started. First thing you're going to want to do is head over to our Discord channel, which you can access over at x.com/HeizenAI. And this has everything you need right here. Press / and we get a view of all the different commands and some frequently used commands here for HAIBot. And I just want to generate some concept art. So I'm going to use one of the models. Let's say I like Flux Pro is a good one. So I'm going to say generate /generate, and I'm going to paste the prompt, hit tab, and I'm going to choose the Flux Pro model. Just generate an image for concept art of Volt. Awesome, that's actually pretty good. So I like to get a couple of different views of the character. So I want to make a portrait version. So I'm going to try that command again. I'm going to copy and paste that command. And I want to say concept art, let's say close-up portrait. Excellent, that's a pretty good close-up portrait. So I'm going to grab both of these images. I'm going to save both of them as PNG files. So now we have two images. I'm going to go ahead and just use two for now and put them in my PureRef here that we can use as a concept input to create a T-pose character. I have a prompt here for generating a single pose. So what I'm going to do is going to go to HAIBot, and I'm going to press / Gemini create, and I'm going to go and grab this prompt for creating a single T-pose image and paste that in. Press tab twice and grab two images, and I'm going to place the images I downloaded into these slots, everything right here in Discord, and press enter, and there we have it. That is a pretty good take. It took both of those images that we created, and I said create a single detailed front view images of this character, standard T-pose against a plain neutral background. Use the provided concept art as a direct reference. Show the character from head to toe. Show all the details from the concept art. It'll take all those details and create this really well done T-pose image. So what we can do now is we can go ahead and download this image. And this is where the fun really begins. And we're going to go into HAIBot, and this time we're going to use the 3D command. So I'm going to go to HAIBot, press / generate 3D. I'm going to put in our generated T-pose image. I'm going to choose the Hyper 3D model, which is great for characters. And in the prompt, I'll just go ahead and paste in our original description of our character. We're going to wait for a few minutes, and that's going to show us the 3D model. We'll see how it looks. Okay, looks like we're done generating this model. I'm going to click here to download the 3D model, and let's see how this looks. Moment of truth. Here we go. Oh yeah, that is pretty clean. So here we have a T-pose, an excellent looking T-pose of Volt, our new guy here, blue guy. Now, how do we make this into a animated character? that can actually move around and do stuff that we can use. So we're going to need to jump into Blender. Now this is a free program. It takes just a minute to download. It's one of the best things ever made. So we can go ahead and jump into Blender, and we can delete everything here, and we can go ahead and import a GLB, which is what we created. And I'm going to go ahead and import the GLB file that we just generated from Gemini. And here it is. Here's the file. If we want to see it with the colors on, we can switch to a material preview, and there we see it with all the skins on there. We're going to select the model, go to File, Export, FBX. We're going to do an FBX because this is the format that Mixamo takes. I'm going to put it into the tutorial, and I'm going to save it. I'm going to select selected objects, export FBX, and then I'm going to go into Mixamo. So here I am on Mixamo.com, where you'll see a bunch of different animations that you can choose from. Here's a character that I was working with earlier here, and you can see that there's animation. So we can upload our character here and see it work. So let's go ahead and click on the right side where it says upload character. We're going to select our character file from the tutorial folder, and that's going to load up. Okay, it'll show us a view of our character to show it works. I'm going to click next, and this is the part where we choose the bones for the auto rigger. So where you see chin, you can just drag these nodes to the body parts. So that's the chin. I'm going to grab this and put this on the wrist. I'm going to put this on the elbow. I'm going to put the knees and the groin. I'm going to click next. Okay, so here we see it. Our AI generated model is awake. He's looking around. He's like, what's going on? Oh my God, I'm alive. And so we can go ahead and go find any number of animations here. We can get as many animations as we want. I'm just going to find something. Oh yeah. Look at him go. Oh yeah, happy to be alive. This is auto rigged. This has animations attached. All we need to do now is we can download the character. I'm going to save this in my tutorial folder. So now that I have it downloaded, I'm going to show you how we can actually use this. How do we actually use this in something? Make a game, make a video. When does this become actually good and useful? I'm going to go back to Blender here in my same file, and I'm going to go to File, Import, FBX, and find my sillydancing.fbx, import. And we see here we have our silly dancing file. If I hit spacebar, we can see the dance movement happening. Now our model is animated, but there's no color. So all we need to do is, since we have this GLB file already in here, in Blender, the materials are actually still in the file. So all we need to do is click and select our new animated model. Go over to the materials and change its material to the material that was imported with the GLB. And there we go. I'm going to hide this one. And the last step to export this into a useful file is we just need to go ahead and select the model. We need to make sure we got the skeleton bone and the color geometry. We can go to File, Export, GLB. Make sure it's a GLB this time. I'm going to include selected objects. Export that. And then we can go ahead and see if this works on the web. We can use something like Don McCurdy's GLTF viewer to go ahead and see if it works. This is a little 3JS implementation that'll instantly show us if this works on the web, on the internet, you know, in the browser. And it looks like it does. We have a nice head. There he goes. Look at our guy dancing. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. You can feel free to hit me up in the comments or hit us up in the DMs. And have a great time in HAIBot creating some characters. Happy creating, everybody. See you soon. Peace.